Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SINT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of these lines up here. Sure, those levels pertain, they're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere you look. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bigger bounce to the upside, $1.85, that newest area of resistance. But sure, that's a new level, but now the near-term level, really before you even worry or focus on that $1.80. In fact, so much so that I'm just going to get rid of that right now. Let's really try to keep this as clean as possible. But the near-term level of resistance right up here at the $1.58 mark, and that was just as high as it could get on the day. So if there is going to be any sort of chance at closing the gap to the upside, and again, closing the gap is where that $1.85 mark comes into play. That is where the $1.58 mark would need to be broken. So keep a close eye on that from the resistance side of things. As far as looking at the flip side of the coin and looking at areas of support, main level to watch now is going to be that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average, which right now is valued at $1.29. So watch that very, very closely. And if the price were to go down there and break below it, at that point, that might be the end of the road because, and I'm not saying it's guaranteed to happen, but technically speaking, next level of support, not until that pink line, which on my chart represents the very famous 200-period moving average, and that's a long ways down. In fact, if it were to go down there, that would essentially put the price right back to where it started. And when price movements make explosive moves to the upside, only to then go back to where they were, that's just not a good sign at all. But again, to be fair, I'm not saying that'll happen because today the price did a fantastic job of holding above that 50-period moving average. But that's why that area is definitely going to be very important to watch moving forward. But the week is young still, 3 days left, so let's see how things continue to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.